Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's unboxing and first impressions video, we've got a package from Seven Titans. Now, Seven Titans did send me this package as a sample for review, but all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Seven Titans prior to publication. They will see this when you do. So you may not be familiar with Seven Titans. They are a brand new company. The jeans just released, I think 2 weeks ago now at this point, like very fresh, just dropped. So brand new company. They're making Selvage Denim. They basically have two cuts. They have a slim cut and a straight cut, and they also have a couple of long sleeve shirts. So that's it. Brand new company, only have those couple of products launched at this moment in time. Now, if you don't know who Seven Titans is, because you've never heard of them, much like I did until I kind of stumbled upon them recently, Seven Titans was started by a gentleman named Ross. He much like the rest of us, he kind of fell in love with Selvage Denim. I think he said when he was about 14 years old, and for a lot of the reasons that the rest of us did, because we love the way the fades look, the way it shows our individual personality. So you wear a pair of jeans, I wear the same pair of jeans. 6 months down the line, they're both going to look completely different. Maybe I'll have vintage fades and you'll have crisp marks because I washed mine a couple of times and you didn't, so you're getting these crisper like honeycombs, but mine are getting more vintage fades because I threw them in the machine a couple of times. So every individual piece is going to show basically the life that the wearer lives. And that's one of the reasons he fell in love with Selvage. And again, I'm sure it's you and I are in the same boat because we just like the way these things look as they wear in, and everyone is going to look individually. So he started Seven Titans because he noticed the distinctive lack of American manufacturing in the denim industry. There is only one mill currently in the US, at least that I'm aware of, that is looming Selvage Denim. And it is actually done on the land by the people of the iconic Cone Mills plant. So if you're unfamiliar, Cone Mills was the golden handshake. They basically made the denim for Levi's, like your iconic 501s. That denim, it came from the Cone Mills plant in North Carolina. It closed down, I think, in 2017, 2019. My brain it's the weekend. I'm not functioning on full cylinders right now. But they shut down, and Vidalia Mills bought most of the looms, and they started manufacturing Selvage Denim in America. Well, Vidalia is currently not manufacturing any denim, so there's only one mill still making denim and Selvage Denim in the US, and that would be Pricey Mills. So not only are the only current American manufacturer making Selvage Denim that I am currently aware of, but they're also making it on the vintage iconic looms on the property that the vintage iconic denim, American denim, was made from by employees that worked in that factory prior to it closing down. On top of that, they don't just take on anyone's work. You have to basically earn their contract, or you have to earn the right to have a contract with them, because they are very selective. Because they have a very small crew and they only have two looms, they can't mass produce, so they are making on a very small scale. So Ross was able to convince them to make his denim there. So the Pricey Mills is making this Loom State denim, and that is Loom State denim, which we will get into a little bit later on. And this is the part where I am going to read off this sheet of paper, because there's a lot of information here that I kind of want to make sure I give to you and I don't want to forget. A lot of the Seven Titans inspiration comes from the American Art Deco movement and the architecture from the 20s and 30s. That's the 1920s and 1930s for all of you people that are born past the 19 being in your birth year. In studying the period of history, Ross found that all of the buildings and the artwork were made by workers and artists wearing raw denim. So I mean, you go back to a lot of this classic artwork that you would see in this Art Deco period, showing like these unionized workers. They're all wearing like denim overalls, and they're there working like dock workers and factory workers. So that's kind of what he's talking about. So the name Seven Titans comes from his favorite building in the era, which is the Cincinnati Union Terminal. The building was built as a joint venture between the 7 largest railroad operators in the greater Cincinnati area. The name Seven Titans is a tribute to the titans of the railroad industry that gave birth to that building. In addition, Ross commissioned an industrial Art Deco mural, much like the ones that would have been found in those old buildings. The mural was printed onto a roll of natural bull denim and that is what the pocket bags are cut out of. So each pair of pocket bags in these jeans are going to be unique because they are cut from that bull denim that feature a section of that mural. So the pockets on these, we will turn them inside out, will have sections of that mural painted on them. So that's kind of cool. That gives them a little bit more character that you're not going to see from basically anything else. So Ross's goal is to make the finest pair of jeans in the world using 100% American supply chain. Every detail about these jeans is American made, down to every button, rivet, thread, all the packaging materials and printed materials. Even the ink he used to sign the owner's manuals is sourced from America. So sourcing the finished materials in the US is incredibly difficult and expensive, hence the price point of $500 for a pair of jeans. Especially he's doing this on a very small scale. He's one guy with a brand new startup company, and I saw the picture. It was like a pallet or two of jeans. So it's not even like he's doing hundreds or of like each size run. He's probably doing a couple hundred pairs between both cuts in a full size run. So he's doing these in a very limited run. All the American manufacturing adds up, so that's why they're priced at about $500 per pair. Now, they are milled. They're loomed in Greensboro, North Carolina, at the proximity mills. They're cut and sewn, I believe, in Los Angeles, and then Ross himself lives out of Denver, which is where they're finally sent and shipped from. I don't know where he sources all of the metal components, the threading, the ink. I'm not sure where all that comes from. I do know from our conversation, he was telling me, which I found this interesting, was something that I did not know, that if you see metal hardware on a jacket, on a pair of pants that's branded, that is not made in America. He said no one in America currently stamps the metal of like the rivets, of the buttons, or anything like that. If you see anything stamped, it was made overseas and shipped to America. So we should see plain buttons and rivets on these jeans. So instead of me rambling on, I'm incredibly interested to see these jeans for the very first time. So let's go ahead and crack this package on open. All right. All right, here. So we have our jeans, and he also sent me a 7 Titans long sleeve tee. Now we're going to start with the jeans because, well, this is the coup de grace. All right, so I have not had anything from Proximity Mills myself. I don't even think I've had anything from Vidalia, if I'm honest with you. Oh, wow. They feel really, really nice. Okay. Let's crack them open. Oh, yeah. They're nice. I mean, you could tell they're a little stiff from the starches in the material, but they don't feel very stiff and rigid. They feel very, very soft, actually. Very, very nice. So here is our owner's manual. It tells you a bit of a breakdown on the back here of the materials and that they are U.S. made. So we have made in USA cotton, spun into made in USA yarns, woven into made in USA denim, all the way down the line to 100% USA labor, woven, stitched, stamped, bagged, and tagged in the U.S. manufacturing facilities. And then this is our owner's manual, where we actually get instructions on how to soak these jeans, because these are loom state jeans, which essentially means these are shrink to fit. These came off the loom, were cut, sewn together. These were not sanfonized, these were not washed. You will soak these and these will shrink to fit. So I believe mine are a size 36. Now I want them to fit like a 34. So we're going to shrink these, which will be a different video. This one's going to be the unboxing, going over it. We will do a full video on shrinking it because that is something that I have never done. He gives us instructions here, and it says, find your waist measurement, order true to size, Draw a hot bath, wear your jeans in the bath for 30 minutes, and hang dry. Now there is a slight discrepancy because in our original conversations, Ross did tell me that they were supposed to be order true to size. So if I wanted a 34, I would order a 34 and they would come as like a 36 or 37. So after they shrank, they would fit in the size I wanted. But apparently when they were cut and sewn and tagged, they tagged them at the waist measurement. So whoever did the tagging measured them and then tagged the jeans for the actual measurement. So it didn't work out as intended, but you just size up like 2 sizes, and then when you shrink them down, they should fit the size that you want. So when we soak them, this will be the first time as an adult I am taking a bath, and the first time in my life that I am sitting in a bath of water wearing a pair of jeans. I have never done this before. I think I've had shrink to fit jeans one time ever in my life, and I didn't understand them, and I just washed them, and then when I went to put them on, they didn't fit me because I didn't understand shrink to fit. I just kind of, I found an old pair of jeans at the store that I used to work at that I thought were cool. I wore them a couple times. I washed them. They came out in a ball and incredibly small, so I never wore them again. But now let's take our first look at these jeans. So on the back pocket here, we do have our 7 Titans logo down at the bottom. We do have a nice, pretty thick, that looks like it's probably 2 or 3 mil thick leather patch. That's pretty beefy there. Let me flip them open. Again, they feel great. I really like the way they're feeling. I like the kind of like gold contrast stitching here. And looking at it, yeah, here's all of our rivets are plain. Our button is plain. Our button flies are all plain. Nothing is stamped. We have our 36 7 Titans logo, our proximity denim tag, and I'll give you a quick look here at the pockets, but we will flip the pockets, the pants inside out to get a better look at these pocket bags, but they look pretty snazzy if I do say so myself. So one of the other things we have here I want to find and make note of is we do have on the back belt loops these extra little tabs here, and what these are for is to hang dry them. You can put your wire hanger or your clip through these, and there's an extra little piece of bar tacking at the top there, so they're reinforced, so you will hang them from these tabs to dry, so you're not putting extra stress on the belt loops. So it'll just help your belt loops last a little bit longer, because yeah, when you get a soaking wet pair of denim and you just hang it by the belt loops, it's going to put some stress on it. Now personally, I've never had an issue. I didn't have any belt loops ripped from that reason. I mean, the only time I've ever had belt loops rip is on cheap jeans, and one time is because I had my keys clipped to it and I went to stand up and my keychain was stuck in the chair, and I just ripped the belt loop right off the pair of jeans because my keys got stuck. But I like that extra little thought. Like it's cool to have these little things put into it. Like he put that much thought into it that he wanted to put extra little tabs on the jeans, so when you hang them to dry, you're not putting the stress on the actual belt loops. Now, one thing I noticed, there is no arcuate on the back pocket, but we do have this little bit of tapered look here going on the back pocket. It adds a little bit something, and it's hiding hidden rivets, so there are hidden rivets in these pockets here. So if we look to the inside, there are the rivets for the back pockets, and they are tucked under and hidden, so we have extra durability there, so our pockets aren't going to pull down and rip out. Now let's talk about price. $525 for a pair of jeans. Now, it's a brand new company, startup. You may have not even ever heard of them before. Now, these are a 12.5 ounce jean that I believe Ross says once you shrink them down, it's going to be about 13.5 ounces. So that's a fairly middle of the road weight of denim, but it's $525. Now, as I was trying to do my research for this, I, of course, Googled 7 Titans, seeing if there was any information out there that I wasn't getting from the website and anything addition that I didn't get from Ross. And of course, I found a thread on Reddit where he was kind of like, pitching his idea, and people were jumping down his throat for the price of the jeans. It's a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. $525 for a pair of jeans is a lot of money. That's like half my mortgage for my house for the month. But when we get into denim, selvage denim, especially once we get past a certain price point, we're talking about luxury items. This is a want, not a need. I don't need a $525 pair of pants. I don't need a $269 shirt. I can get a pair of jeans. I can get a good pair of jeans. Let's say, I'm not going to say I can get a pair of jeans for, you know, probably 15, 20 bucks if I really wanted to like go to Walmart. But I can get a good pair of jeans, something that's going to last me for a long time, be very durable, and give me like probably 5 to 10 years of wear. I can get that for $100 to $200. And I would say that's a very fair price to pay for a pair of jeans that you're going to wear consistently for a long period of time. And I'm more than willing to pay that. But once we get above that, we're talking about luxury items. And people on Reddit were losing their mind at the price of these jeans. They're saying things like, I can get a pair of Ironheart jeans for $350. And yeah, you certainly can. My now second most expensive pair of pants is a pair of Ironheart 634s that are hanging up on the wall over there. They cost $355. You know what else you can get from Ironheart? A pair of $385 jeans, a pair of $405 jeans, a pair of $450 jeans, a pair of $500 jeans. Yes, Ironheart also sells a $500 jean. So once we hit a certain price point, we are talking about luxury items. These are a matter of want and not need. If I need a pair of jeans that is going to be very durable, last me for a long period of time, I can get something in the $200 less category, and I feel like that is a fair price to pay for a quality garment that is going to last you a long time. Once we get above that, we are well into the luxury items. So if you're looking at it, that means you can afford it or you're interested in it. So let's not twist it and say that I can get a cheaper pair of jeans elsewhere. Yes, you can always get a cheaper something else elsewhere, but when we're talking about Selvage Denim, especially with a fully 100% American-made lineage, I feel like the price point is fair. Now, I have not worn these. I've not even tried these on yet, so I can't definitively say if it's worth it, at least to me, because again, they're in my hand. But touching them, feeling them, and having spoken to Ross, I can't speak anymore. Having spoken to Ross and knowing like his feelings and thoughts and his passion that went into this, and how much work he put into making sure this was 100% American made, and the fact that this is 100% American made, I can see why it's hitting that $525 price point. Is it fully worth it? I don't know. We'll find out when we finally get these and wear them and test them out. But I am very excited to check out some Proximity Mills denim. I'm really, really liking the way these feel. Now that we've babbled on about that, let's turn these things inside out. And let's check out these pocket bags, because I'm very, very intrigued to get a really good look at these pocket bags, because I've seen pocket bags that have things printed on them before, but never a mural. I've never seen a mural printed on pocket bags and then cut up in each pair is unique, because each pair of jeans is going to have different sections of that mural on the pocket bags. Yeah, so there we have it. That is that's pretty cool. That's interesting. They feel thick too. I think these are like a 12.5 ounce denim. And oh yeah, they're printed on both sides. You can see there's actually a fold here, so they must have laid it out, cut the pattern, folded it over, because each side, or each pocket bag, I mean, there you can see this guy's butt, and then fold it over. There's the front of him. He's shoveling probably into a furnace of some sort. Yeah, it looks like this side. Maybe both sides. It looks like they're shoveling coal into a furnace, but that's pretty cool. And checking out this weft as well. This looks like more of a natural, like a brown weft. So we don't have a straight up white weft, which you can see. If you look there, there's the white and the red of the Selvage ID. So like that's a stark white. That is certainly more of like a brownish or natural color weft. So we're not going to see these bright white contrasts as the indigo wears off. We are going to see some nice, interesting fades. But I'm liking this a lot. Like, I'm really digging these pocket bags. They feel good. They feel nice and beefy, and they look pretty badass. So thus far, first impressions, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the 7 Titans raw straight fit jeans. I mean, these pocket bags are badass. The Proximity Mills denim feels great. Again, first time I've having Proximity Mills. I'm really, really liking the way these are feeling. And I think, what did I say? These are 12.5 ounce, and once you shrink them, they'll shrink into about a 13.5 ounce denim. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to check these out and give these a spin and give them a whirl. But before we do that, we do have another product to take a quick look at, and that would be the shirt that I tried to set on this little stool and it fell over. But we have the 7 Titans tee, and camera B died, so we're gonna have to do this with camera A. There we go. So this is the off-white 7 Titans tee. So it's like a cream color. He did give me the option if I wanted the logo or the plain. And I said, give me the logo version. I don't mind repping your logo. It's pretty simple, and I like it. I like simple and clean. So this is a size large. So this is the long sleeve tee in a 9.5 ounce USA jersey cotton. Either if you choose the print or the blank, it is $120. And this is elevate your wardrobe with our long sleeve made from premium 9.5 ounce jersey knit cotton made in USA. This natural cotton tee is incredibly soft with quality you can feel. Upgrade to the finest quality in comfort and heritage. And I like the way it feels. It's very soft, it's very comfortable. Now the wrists on the cuffs, they are a bit looser, so this is not a ribbed cuff on your shirt, so it's not gonna bring it in. It's kind of like the hem that you would find on the bottom of a t-shirt. And it's very loose, and it kind of gives you an airy look and feel to it, which to me reminds me of a vintage shirt or something that I would have personally had in the 90s and skated the hell out of until all of the elastic was completely shot, and I loved the shirt so much I kept wearing it. This is what my sleeves would have looked like. So first impressions of both the shirt and the 7 Titans jeans, they're positive. Yes, $525 is a lot of money for a pair of jeans. And yes, $120 is a lot of money for a shirt. But again, 100% American-made products. And if we're going to go ahead and compare apples to apples, Ironheart, as Reddit likes to put as the example, also has a $500 pair of jeans. So if we're going to talk about that these jeans are so expensive, I can get an American-made jean from Tellison, from Gustin, from Stock Tank for half the price. You can certainly do that. But they were also comparing these directly to Ironheart, who again also has a $500 pair of jeans. We are going to wear, we are going to test, we are going to check out these, and I will give you my ultimate decision if I think they are worth such. So stay tuned, because the next video with these, we're gonna be sitting in a bathtub wearing a pair of jeans. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be having wet underpants and a pair of wet jeans in a hot tub for a half an hour. This is gonna be riveting entertainment that should be broadcast on cable television and not brought to you for free on YouTube. So maybe I should try to maybe hook up with Netflix or something to get a subscription plan for this next video. Man, I'm not looking forward to sitting in a tub with my jeans on. This is going to be really, really weird. But we're going to do it. And before we do all of that, we're probably going to take measurements before and after, because I want to see exactly how much they are going to shrink. So we will document the entire process. So stay tuned. That's going to be coming probably later on during the week when I have a half an hour of time to both commit to it and to mentally prepare to sit in a bathtub wearing my jeans for half an hour. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.